Hello everybody, here's another What I Eat in a Week video. We're actually starting on a Sunday this week and ending on a Saturday. It's pretty revolutionary, and I'm also going to be using this nut pod throughout the week for my coffees and only coffee. So this day I'm actually having hot coffee from a coffee pot, but the rest of the week I'm going to be having cold brew because I learned how to make cold brew, which isn't much of a feat because it's so easy to make. And then I'm making a smoothie. This is the same smoothie I make in almost every video of mine. However, I am using chia seeds today because I was almost out of hemp seeds. Fun fact, I don't like chia seeds in smoothies, and I forgot about that. I think it's gross. I don't like the texture that it gives the smoothie. I think it makes it weird and gritty. Hemp seeds are much better. We stand hemp seeds on this channel. The only seed for me, baby. So cool, so exciting. I actually forgot to put peanut butter in that smoothie, which is actually not cool and not exciting at all. But it's okay, because you know what? I'm gonna eat this noodle bowl. So strange. Also, I believe it's expensive considering I think it's like $4 and it's only 145 calories. That pisses me off. So we're gonna be adding chicken, noodles, and broth. A little juice pouch, if you will. Some cardboard. I love a good cardboard on this channel. 4 minutes. Well, then I'm gonna cook this first. I just put some Gardein chicken strips on the stove with some broccoli and some oil, a little bit of sriracha, not much at all, some seasoning. And I cooked the broccoli a bit, but then the chicken I knew had to cook longer, so I ended up taking the broccoli out when it was like al dente. This was actually a really good meal. It was better than I thought it would be. The pho dish was actually good. I kind of expected it to be gross, but it wasn't. But like, if I didn't add the broccoli, there would be no vegetables. It would literally just be broth and noodles. So I'm upset. So one big fat thank you goes out to Ritual for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. I have been supplementing for years now. I wanted to talk about it on my channel, but I've always been kind of hesitant with certain things having to do with nutrition, because if I don't have like good advice to give you guys or like good suggestions, then I just don't want to talk about it, because I'd rather you go to someone else that has good suggestions. And with supplements, that was kind of one of those things where like I didn't really have a good like multivitamin that I stuck with and that I really wanted to recommend to you guys. I was kind of like, here and there with like whatever I could find like on sale. And I always felt like I probably wasn't getting the right combination of nutrients for myself. I'd find a multivitamin and it had things that I wanted, but it wasn't vegan, or it would have everything except for DHA or whatever. Finally, thank you to Ritual. I have something that I actually feel comfortable sharing with you guys, and it's not going to focus on the thing. That's okay. So I've been taking these for a while now. As you can tell, it's about halfway through. So supplementing is something that's been pretty important to me for a while now. And especially being vegan, it can be stressful sometimes to know exactly what you need to get every day. I think supplementing kind of gives you like a sense of security, knowing that like, hey, it's finals week this week. TBH, I'm going to have some days where I don't eat that great of a diet. Not that balanced, not very wholesome. But like on those days, it's good to know that like I can get the basic things that I need, even if I just ate bread all day, which I don't advise, but like sometimes you have those days, like I know at least I got my DHA, at least I got my B12, at least I got my vitamin E. So Ritual's Essential for Women, which is what I have in my hand right here. It's obviously vegan friendly, no animal-based ingredients. There's no harmful colorants or sketchy ingredients. There's 9 essential nutrients, and I will place them on the screen. Probably my favorite thing about Ritual is this mint tab that they put in the bottle. It keeps the capsules not gross, because as probably a lot of you guys know, supplements and vitamins can be freaking nasty to smell, to taste. But this is like the first one that I took, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't understand why I haven't seen this like function before being used. It's 60 capsules in here, 2 a day, $1 a day. Will give you them delivered straight to your door every month. It's pretty sick. And of course, you can get 10% off your first 3 months of Ritual if you click the link below and use the code on the screen 10% off your first 3 months. Check it out. Also, for dinner, we had tacos. Please, nobody make fun of my mom for making tacos the way she does. I don't know. Every time I make like a certain food, or every time I or anyone else in my videos makes a food that's not white people food, a food of like any other culture other than my own. Honestly, even like my own culture, people will tell me that I made it wrong. So, but it's like, I'm not opening up a taco shop. I'm just like eating tacos with my family. I know you guys all eat food of other ethnicities and you make it in a wrong way because we can't all master the foods of every nation. I'm sorry, that sounded like an Avatar reference. Hello. I was gonna have this yesterday. Last morning. Man. And I took this out and I also squeezed it out. I don't know if you're supposed to squeeze it. In the video, they just kind of like held it there. But I want to squeeze it. Like, is that what it was? I think that looks, why can't I speak? I think that looks pretty good, right? This is some nut pod. Ooh, that might have been a lot. Dude, I love my Vitamix. Like, seriously, I'm shook that I didn't buy it like before I did buy it. I think I've only had it I had it on my taxes. I don't want to point a knife at the camera. I had my Vitamix on my 2018 tax write-offs. Oh my God, I have a presentation today, like. Oh, I think it's the chia seeds. The texture of my smoothies has been like off lately. That's why I like hemp seeds better. So I have the very last bit. I just got home from my presentation. Went super well. I put in like, I always like over stress about things and like very last minute, I will like do way too much and like stress myself out so much. Because the reason why I do it so last minute is because I'm like, no big deal, like, you know, who cares? And then last minute, I'm like, I care. And then I put in like way too much effort and stress into it. And I kind of like overcompensate for the fact that I'm so last minute. I'm just putting a little bit of soy milk in here. I'm also gonna add some water. It just gets kind of dry once it's been sitting in it and the noodles absorb all the other stuff. I'm hungry. I ate a bar in the car because I had to go to Target to get some makeup products that I'm out of. Yeah, a protein bar. So this is like a late small lunch. It's already 5:30, so I don't want to eat too much, and I already ate a protein bar, so. My mom and I made this Indian, I think it was like chana masala seasoning mix basically. And we had it with these frozen samosas. I put broccoli in the dish and then we also had some basmati rice and that was it. And it was really good. Also on this night, when later for the dessert from Costco, Sun Tropics coconut rice pudding. It's so good. It's kind of plain, but I microwaved it with this chunk of this dark chocolate bar and that was so good. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good, seriously. Tuesday I had a big presentation at night, so I was kind of messing around all day, freaking out about it. Not freaking out. I don't even care. I know I took a bar to class, okay? And then I also like snacked in the daytime. I'll have to find, what the heck? My class ended at like 9 something, and so when I got home I was hungry and I made myself a Beyond Burger. First I toasted up this ciabatta roll with some Earth Balance, and then I put in the Beyond Burger. I seasoned it a little bit and I cooked the onions in its juices, and then I put the onions on top. Yes, they're a little burnt. Who cares? Some kale, some tomato, some mustard, some ketchup, some mayonnaise. This is just mayo, truffle mayo. Thank you to Casey. Shout out to Casey 1 time, 2 times. Screw it. She's my friend. No cheese today, baby, because we don't have any. Later, I had some cereal. Actually, I believe it was directly afterward. I was really hungry. I hadn't eaten hardly anything all day. So yeah, some cereal, some Life, if you will. I had some Life. Wednesday morning, I had some apples and dates with peanut butter. I woke up late. I didn't want to have a real breakfast, so I had a fake breakfast. And then I had some of the Indian food leftovers. So good. I just microwaved it all together. in the microwave, in a plate in the microwave. The meat from the tacos was the Beyond Meat crumbles. We had a bunch of leftover meat, and so then we just turned it into chili with some canned beans, some tomatoes, some tomato sauce, some barbecue sauce, some other seasonings, and a can of corn. Then on Thursday, I had apples again with some embarrassing, disgraceful dip. I used to do this all the time where instead of just having peanut butter, I would like stretch it with other things like usually chia seeds, but whatever seed. A little bit of soy milk or almond milk, some like cinnamon, some agave or maple syrup. But yeah, it looks so disgusting. I just couldn't be bothered to not make it look disgusting. So this is with fresh beans again, and they're just some regular coffee beans that I got from Thrive. But yeah, so this is the bag, and I tried to make a larger amount this time. It's still not that much. Well, okay, with this coffee sock thing, there was like a few different sizes you could get. Ooh. And they're kind of like sized for the type of jar that you're gonna make it in. So I chose the size that would fit with this jar because I was like, well, I don't wanna make too much because it's just gonna be for me. And it's probably better to make it in smaller batches anyways so that it's, you know, fresher. So I would just, you know, if I did it like twice a week. See, like, does that look good? I don't know. It looks good to me, but I don't know. Look at that. Haha. Look at that. Right, okay, so I have some vegan chili leftovers. And I have some, I don't know, why did I just say that it was vegan? So weird. I'm gonna have a roll. I really want to use this cheese up. So I'm just gonna put some cheese on that with some earth balance and put it in the air fryer as like, you know, cheesy bread. I just really want to use this up. It's so old. Thursday night I went to the movies with my friend Kristen. We saw Long Shot. That doesn't matter. I don't know. I didn't tell you that. Well, I ate some snacks during the movie as I usually do. And then when I got home from the theater, I had some cheeky nuggets. These are from Gardein. And I ate them with barbecue sauce. And that was my dinner. So cute. I love being 12. And then on Friday, there was no more rice left from the Indian food, so I just I cut up some potatoes, I put a little bit of water, a little bit of olive oil, I put some seasonings on, I think some like curry powder and like garlic salt and stuff, and I put them in the air fryer. And I love my air fryer. I'm really getting to use it a lot more nowadays. And I had some chips and some leftover onion dips. And I had some of this Nadamu caramel cold brew and cookies. And on Saturday morning, I had cold brew again. I'm learning how to make the cold brew, like a good ratio. On this day also, on Saturday also, for breakfast later, I had some granola. This is the Love Crunch. Nope, I have no idea what this is. I will put in a picture. It's just granola. Honestly, who cares? It's just granola. And I put some banana on it and some walnuts and some soy milk. And I hate the way that it looks when I add the soy milk. I didn't have lunch this day because I had the coffee kind of late in the morning. And then I had the breakfast really late in the morning. And then it was probably already I can't even say late in the morning. I feel like it was like 1 p.m. when I had breakfast. Probably about like 4 or something. I was like, shoot, I didn't have lunch. So I had some chips with some just plain avocado and some salsa. Later I added some pepper and salt to that. So we got some food from I Heart Sushi in Clovis, California. I got an avocado roll. It's actually an avo-Q roll. It's avocado and cucumber. And we got some veggie tempura and some tofu tempura. Make sure that the batter that they would use won't have eggs in it, of course. But yeah, if you guys know anything else that might be in there, like fish flakes or something. But yeah, and that's it. Closing out the video. Hello, back to me at my house. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to start posting videos now, whether you like it or not. So get ready for some content. I'm not going to say get ready for some good content because I can't guarantee that, but get ready for some content. I wrote myself a schedule, and we'll see if I stick to it. See you later. If you guys are on your finals week, good luck. I wish you the best because you guys deserve it. You need it. You deserve it. See you in the next video. Bye.